Hey guys, this is Eric from Bloom's Auto Mart, and I have a little bit of a unique situation that took place over the weekend here, and I'm going to give you guys the scenario and then let me know what you would do as a dealer. I'll let you know at the end here what I did. This guy had a worse weekend than I did. Wow, the car got crushed. Anyway, so I have, I'm starting to get into these Teslas more. So I have a 2018 Tesla Model X that is a nice car. My wife's been driving it. I bought it, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and we've put maybe 2,000 miles on it. But had it listed online for, I want to say 76,000 on a dealer website. And I almost placed them at what I sell them for, what I would sell them for to the public on the dealer websites, especially with these Teslas. They tend to sell rather high, even at the wholesale auctions. So anyway, I bought it for 71,000 and had it listed. So I got an offer on it. A guy offered 72.5, which, I mean, doesn't really make you that much money, but after you have a car like that for, a month or so, it's, you start looking at trying to move it and see what happens. So I thought, for me to drive it, put a couple thousand miles on it and get rid of it, if I can sell it for 70, 73, high 73s, then I would sell it. So I countered at 73.8 and said I'll sell it there. So I submitted the offer. A few minutes later, he came back and he countered back at 73,250. And I thought, well, I spoke to a woman that works at Tesla that I'm going to try to work with to find another car. And just earlier that day, so I thought, oh, forget it. I'm just going to get rid of it. 73,250. It's $20-some hundred, minus fees, and I got to drive it for a couple thousand miles, and it's just get rid of it. So I hit confirm or submit that I would sell it for that price, and I mean, almost immediately I get a text message like, hey, tell me more about that car, and asking about features and whatever. And I'm thinking in my head, you already bought the car, like you're supposed to do that beforehand. And then he says he has the customer coming by, the next day. He's going to show them the pictures and everything, and go from there. Well, I get a text message the next day, around noon. The customer just left his dealership. He's really sorry, but he's going to have to unwind this deal. I'm like, that's not how this works. Like, you made an offer on a car. You don't make offers on cars with the expectation that the seller isn't going to sell it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the car. It's just, you bought it now. So, maybe there isn't actually anything. It's just, he's trying to get out of it and say like, oh, the customer changed their mind and it's their fault, and wants me to just unwind the deal completely like it never happened. And I've taken cars back from people that have had them for a couple of days that they didn't like it or weren't happy with it or whatever, and just doing not even what I would consider the right thing, but just if you're not happy, people change their minds and whatever. You can't do it every time. I mean, almost every single person after buying a car, they get that initial rush, and then the buyer's remorse no matter what. That they overpaid for the car, or they should have gone with the other car, or maybe they went with the one they really liked but they shouldn't have purchased because they have a family and they got the two-door because it was sporty or whatever the case may be. Almost everyone does that, but you don't just run right back to the dealership and take it back and say, I need to unwind this deal. It's just not reality. So he wrote me a big long message about how he's been in the business for 20 years and this never happened, and they don't buy cars like this normally, and stop selling it, I guess? Or do you say, like, listen, man, sorry, you bought the car. It wasn't like he accidentally clicked on it either. Like, this is a back and forth kind of negotiation, I guess, through, like, it's almost like an eBay on make an offer. So, and say, I'll have the car out there, you can pick it up whenever you want, you own it. What would you do? So, here's what I did. Or what I'm going to do, I guess. I haven't actually taken the car out there. So, I'm going to get the car cleaned up nicely, and take it out to the auction. And, it's an unfortunate situation, but what I can't have happen for myself and my family is, if I was a nice guy, inevitably I would take this car back. I sold it for $73,250. And what would more than likely happen is the next offer I would get on it, for whatever reason, even though that's what it's worth, would be 68 or 67 or 69 or not 73. And then I'm at a financial loss because I'm trying to help out someone else. And I think you can only really take that too far, where I can sympathize with you that, it was a mistake. I've never run this vehicle in an auction. So you could take to the auction and it might do $75,000, I don't know. And I could actually be the loser in the situation. But I'm not going to take that risk. So anyway, that's my situation for this weekend. And let me know what you would have done if you were me.